right. So love and light, you guys. So I just felt very, very called to jump on here now. And so we're just kind of jump right into this, kind of what you need to know right now. Yeah, that's what was coming through earlier. I feel like, so, yes, okay. So I feel like either you're going through this now or you are about to, and you're going through something that's really kind of asking you to step in more and more into your strength. 44 on the timer as I say that. And it's asking you to grow more, but in a way that feels really, really good. You're being prepared for something that's in front of you here. And the feeling that I get with it is like, it's like you're releasing things because you're stepping more into like the belief and knowing of your like I deserve better, like that feeling, like, you know what, like I deserve better than this. So even if something has been challenging you, even if you've this has been a growth experience, and that's what I was getting before, and it feels good at the same time. Maybe not all the time, but if it doesn't already, it's going to. It's going to feel, yeah. And you're trusting your inner wisdom right now. And if you're not already, and I feel like you already are, you're already, there. You're already there. You're already trusting. You're already kind of, I almost said like free falling, like you've done this before, that this serves a higher purpose for you. Yeah, you're clearing a path for something new. Yeah, and you're finding clarity. Yeah, there's something really beautiful occurring now, and it's preparing you for something even better and more exciting for you ahead. So let's kind of I just heard demolition for some reason. Yeah, it's just time. Yeah, you've been feeling this pull. It's just time for you to be going in these directions, to be shining in certain ways, you've been feeling that pull. Sorry, my kitty is doing this, and with the reminder of as much as you can, remind yourself that like staying present, and the stay present in like, what do you need to do right now, and not be too focused on like, but what's going to be the outcome from this, because I do that too. But I feel like, you're feeling the pull, you're following it, you're going deeper. Bella, I love you. I love you. Can you let me do this? Hey, I know she wants to go outside, but we don't go out at night, and she knows that, but I'm not paying attention to her right now. And maybe that I just heard myself say that out loud. Maybe you're not paying attention to something right now. Maybe there's things that had your attention before that just don't. You're you're raising the bar for yourself. And you're being reminded here too that you are one of a kind. I think sometimes and I think you are feeling that, if you don't, 44 again on the timer, 44, if you don't already know that, that also is an 8. So there could be something here too, because I was feeling that earlier, of like you're manifesting something new for your life, but this is something that is more abundant for you in areas that you've really needed, um, in areas that, are going to be nourishing for you, that are going to be the food you need, versus like potentially, it's sort of like finches or hummingbirds, or I think it's finches. Depending on what they eat, they get these really, really bright colors. So you're also kind of being guided to pay attention to that a little bit, what you're feeding yourself, what your environment is, but also, and then I just lost it. What else did you guys? Okay. Yeah, you're beholding your own beauty in a way that you're taking action on in a new way, right? So rather than like it, like remembering your I just heard like you're facilitating a new way of life. You're facilitating this for yourself now. Yeah, there may be a creative project that you're working on, or that you're being encouraged to continue. Okay. Yeah, continuing to ground yourself here is important, and get fresh air. But with there could be a project that you're working on yourself, or there could be you could be encouraged to kind of go your own way on something, go your own direction on something. Yeah, yeah, ground yourself. There's as you are feeling this in and of yourself, you're calling in a different experiences that um, are kind of perfectly timed, but you're being supported here. You're being blessed. Yeah. The ocean could be important for you right now. You could live by the ocean. But yeah, there's a change in direction here. And, you're just kind of being reminded to ground yourself through these changes. And there you are, they're divinely guided, and you have support here with you. But I just feel excited. I just feel more excited than I feel like the struggle. Not that the struggle isn't real. Oh, okay. I was just reminded, like repeating to yourself, yeah, you're changing directions, repeating to yourself like things like I am love, reminding yourself of like staying in a place of love. If you're finding you're perfect with heart chakra, yeah, letting your past go, like forgiving. I felt like that was important too, and reminding, like, as much as you can, like returning to that place of love, I am love, etc., etc., is going to really help you kind of move more smoothly, as well as continue to pull towards you the things that you need that are aligned with that, aligned with your next steps, and keeping you in a kind of a the way I read this was like kind of in this like relaxed, like knowing that all is well, and yet it's let's see what this, yeah, relax and open your mind to receiving, with the creativity coming through here too. Yeah, definitely there you could be having like a surge in your creativity, something that's been pulling you in a more creative direction. Is certainly getting a green light right now with perfect timing. I feel like I meant to leave that right there. So I hope this was helpful for you, and take care.